When a man loves a woman, he will cater to her, he will provide for her, he'll protect her. So it's all the same. Love without works is nothing. It's just love bombing. Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ray, and here on my channel, I am a woman's advocate. I teach women how to remain in their feminine, level up their lives, attract provider men, as well as get the lifestyle they deserve and want. So if you're new here, subscribe and let's get into it. And let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. That gives me an idea of who I am talking to. Though really my ideal audience is that woman who wants to get the best, attract, provide a man who will support and help elevate her life. Now, today's video is about he will only be emotionally attached if he's investing in you. I have had a lot of women come to me and ask me things. I've been with him for 3 months, 6 months, a year, and he is not emotionally attached. He seems always distant. And the first thing that comes to my mind is that man invested in you. Has he invested in upgrading or improving your life? And most often, the answer to those questions or to that question is always no, or a doubtful pause. So, I don't know how many of you have seen when a man has a luxury car. Do you know how many men have pet names for their luxury cars? They call them their babies, they call them their machines, they call them all sorts of names and use all sorts of adjectives to qualify those luxury cars. So, if a man is with you and he is investing in you, he will pride you and value you as a prized part of his life, as an important part of his life. He will treat you like arm candy. He wants the world to know that you are his, you are with him, and he's with you. And you have to know this, in certain cultures, wives or women are seen as the extension, are seen as a mirror of who their husbands are. So in certain cultures, if you want to see how wealthy a man is, you have to see what their wife look like, because the wealth most times is mirrored in the wife's countenance or appearance. So if he is with you and you think he's distant and he's not emotionally attached to you, it's because he is not doing anything for you, and he doesn't mind losing you, and he does not mind for you to see him as non-beneficial, because if you go, he'll get another one like you. Now, here's the caveat in this situation. When he invests in you, he is sitting and mentally he's thinking how much he's put into you. Let's say he paid for your tuition, he paid for this, he paid for that, he paid for your mortgage or whatever. He is thinking if he misbehaves and she lives, if she decides to leave him now because he's behaving poorly, all of that money is gone down the drain. Like you or not, men calculate the money they've spent. That's why a man will be on his best behavior. That's why a man will be with a woman, because he's invested in, he will stay with her. And most people will be saying, after everything that's happened, he's gone back to her because she is a treasure. He's put so much money in that woman that you think he's just going to up and leave one day. No, that's not how it works. So the less he pours into you, the easier it is for him to leave. You have to see it this way, or otherwise you will keep attracting and keeping brokies or dumpster men and men who have no benefit to you. The more a man invests in you, the more difficult it's going to be for him to walk away. Except if he's a multi-billionaire. If a man buys you, say, a Range Rover today, he's not going to wake up tomorrow because you had a little argument and he's going to walk through the door. Do you know why? Because he's thinking, I just splurged the whole 40k, I just splurged the whole 50k on a car for her, and it's in her name. I'm not going to walk through that door. Let's bring it down to less expensive items. If a man spends £2,000 by taking you shopping, you think the next minute, because you have an argument, he's just going to not bother trying to sort it out and he's going to bang and walk out of the door just like that. The ones who do those things because they have nothing to lose. He picks up a fight so that he can leave and not return 3 days or never again, because he has nothing to lose. So the more there is at stake for him, the more likely is he to stay and behave. So if those examples are not enough, let me try in another. So why do you think women stay with men and say things like, oh, he's going to leave his wife, or he's going to leave this? Why do you think he rarely leaves her? Possibly because he's giving you peanuts and he's got children with this woman. He's built her life. He's got so much, a joint account that he's the only one contributing to. He has built his life with this woman. Finances, he's put so much into her, he's invested into her and the kids. And he knows that leaving, she may very much get most of custody of the children. And he counts his losses. So if there are no losses for him, there's nothing stopping him from leaving. If there's nothing stopping him from misbehaving, he will misbehave. He will leave you. He will walk out the door without a second thought. So when a lot of you who have not leveled up your life and are still very much in your low self-esteem and that low vibration and unfeminine aura, say things like, well, it's not about the money, it's about tangibles, it's about benefits. Or what are you benefiting from him? How is that relationship benefiting you? I have never heard a man say things like it's not about sex. It's always, because for men, the relationship always starts with the S factor. It's always about snack before it ends up leading to something else. So men are always clear on their goals with women. They're always super clear. It's women who like to be desperados, not be able to speak up or think what they actually want or put it out there. You're the one, he is walking up to you, he's worrying you. Why is it so difficult for you to place your expectations and standards on the table for this man to decide if he can attain, or if it's not, he can walk out? Why is it so difficult? Because you're afraid that he may leave. And if he leaves, why does that bother you? Because this man has not proven himself in any way that should bother you if he leaves. So why are you so stuck on the idea on holding him and keeping him? Because you're desperado, because you're not in your feminine aura. So you worry whenever you have a fight, he's the one who is leaving, you're the one who is begging him. It should never be that way. Why do you think so? It's because you have not made that man pull weight. You have not let him pull his weight. You're not letting this man work for you. You're not letting him earn you. You're not letting him woo you with his actions and in your relationship. So you're easy target. He doesn't have to do anything to attain you or to keep you. All he has to do is come home, so he can go out there, frolic and do whatever, and then return to you when he's ready or when he's tired out of being outside. And then you have his meals and all of that ready, and you do his laundry and all of that. You are easy prey. That's why whenever you have an argument, he walks out the door and you're the one who has to start texting, clamoring for his attention and getting him back, even when he's the one who's at fault. That's why he's not investing, he's not working for it. You are serving it to him on a platter free. So, because this is one thing that I have always heard women say over and over again, he is not attaching, he does not attach, he's so detached. Even we have snapped, he's still very detached. Does this man provide for the house? Does he provide for you? If you're married, does he provide for his children? Does he provide for you? Does he provide for the household? If you have been with this man over a period of time, is the relationship beneficial to you? And if it is, in what way can you say it's beneficial? Is this man putting his money where his mouth is? Are you his priority? Does he see you as part of himself that he can maltreat or treat in a certain kind of way that is just not acceptable? Does he know that if he does certain things, you will leave? Or does he see you as, no, she's okay, she'll stay, she'll be back? When a man starts to think of you and says things like, she'll be back, know that he's got you real bad and he knows that you're desperado. So whatever happens, you are going to come back to him. So whilst you're sat there wondering why he's not attached, let me tell you, this is the flip side of it. A man who is invested in a woman, his emotions are where his investments are, right? Let's take, for example, a man has invested in a particular stock, let's say in a pharmaceutical stock, and word is out on the street. It's on the news that that pharmaceutical company has gone down for some reason. This is just a hypothetical scenario. That man will be restless. He will be so worried. He would be going through to get every sort of legal, authentic information he can get concerning this company, concerning the stock market. Basically, he will be worried out of his mind because he's invested so much in that stock and he does not want that investment to sink. It's the same way a man will treat a woman his wife, girlfriend, mistress, or whatever, if he has invested, if he senses that you are not attached, he'll be constantly worrying, why you're not attached, why you're so quiet, can we talk about it, that fight, can we talk about it, because he does not want to lose you. Some of you will say it's because he loves her. When a man loves a woman, he will cater to her, he will provide for her, he'll protect her. So it's all the same. Love without works is nothing. It's just love bombing. It's just errant love bombing. So just the way a woman sits and worries he's detached is because he's not putting anything. But when he puts his time, his investment, his money, his resources into this woman, he is worried. He wants everything to be right. He wants her to be with him. He's not putting all of that just so that tomorrow he'll walk away. At least not deliberately, or at least not if he can help it. So going about and complaining incessantly about this man not attaching to you emotionally, how he always feels distant, is because he has counted his losses and they are known. So you're not something for him to lose sleep over. He knows that if you leave today, he'll find another desperado just like you that will keep him for just doing nothing. So the more he invests in you, the more he will be attached and emotionally attached to you. If there are no losses, if he stands to lose nothing from leaving you, he will walk out that door without a second thought. He is not going to even think about it. He may not even notify you. He'll just pack his bag and take it away whilst you're not home or whatever. If you guys live together, he'll just move because there's nothing to be lost. There's nothing to mourn over. He's not going to be sat there mourning about something that he has not lost. He has snacked as many times he wants with you, and now that time has ended. And when they don't invest in you, they don't even want to show you off. They don't want to show off with them in public. They don't want to show you off to friends, to a circle, to whatever. Because in their mind, you're just the face that will be exhausted, will expire soon. And so when you find yourself constantly heckling and constantly nagging and asking questions, why doesn't he show me? Why doesn't he introduce me to his friends? That's because you are just a phase that will soon be over. There are women, don't forget that there are women on another side of the planet, in another situation, in the same minute, refusing to be introduced to someone. They are refusing to be introduced to their boyfriends or man friends or whatever circle because they don't want to be part of it. Here you are stressing because you've not been introduced to his family or to his friends or to his colleagues, or you don't get invited to the office party because you are ditchable, you are tradable. When he's done, he'll just trade you in for another model, another desperado. He has not put anything into you that he values. He has not shared any of his valuables with you. He has not shared his resources. He comes to you when he needs to snack and he can't find it anywhere. So you when he wants to snack and can't find it anywhere else. So you're not particularly first choice. He is coming to you, just marking time when he will go find that thing he wants, or that person that will make him invest, make him show his value, something beneficial and valuable. He's just waiting for that woman. So when you cling to growth and you are ruining your self-value, self-esteem, and your self-love and putting them first, and then giving all of that in focusing on them, centering your life on them, and then still coming out short, disappointed, and empty, this is the reason. Anytime you are worried that he's distant, ask yourself, what should he attach to? Because you are not posing a challenge before him. You're not a challenge to him. He does not mind losing you. I've asked a few men, sometimes I have a conversation with men, I ask that, and they talk about their relationships. When you ask, I ask a question, and what if she leaves you? And sometimes they say to me, I'm indifferent. It's a woman who's been with this man for years, and he says, I am indifferent. Why is a man indifferent about losing a woman he quote cares for? Is because he has nothing to lose. He's done his calculations and he says that he does not stand to lose anything. Like I said, he has not put any financial investment in him. He hasn't invested financially or shared his resources with her. She is easily teachable. And when he dumps her and goes, he is not going to think, oh goodness. Sometimes this is what I did for her. This is what I have done for her. All of this I've done for her that keeps him with you. And then if you want to, you live when you meet someone better. If you're tired, sometimes that's what keeps him. So, for those of you who don't have expectations and do not know how to position your mouth to have standards and have no boundaries and have no self love or self confidence, know that this is why you're always coming up short. Being with men who have no value for you, who do not invest in you. So, wake up, choose yourself first, focus on yourself. Know this and let nobody tell you otherwise. If he does not invest in you, he's not going to care losing you. And if he pretends or puts on a show that he cares losing you, that's because he wants to keep having the free snacking. He wants to keep having you serve him and the guys that it's a committed relationship. Because truth be told, when he's ready to move on, he will move. Again, I've had women say to me that we were together for 3 years. We broke up 2 weeks and I saw his wedding pictures on social media. And they still sat there wondering how 2 weeks that they broke up, he already courted a woman and married her. And I said, come on, don't be dumb. You know that this man was with that woman, reinvesting all his resources in her, and he broke up with you. He probably started a fight so that he could have time to leave you and go get married to the woman of his dreams, or the woman that actually puts him to work and has expectations of him. So stop lying to yourself that you are independent. I don't know, this is a lot of stories you guys tell yourselves. For you desperados to think that, oh, I'm easygoing, I am chilled, I am woke, I am independent, I am this, I don't need a man. You don't need a man, yet you're snacking, sharing your body, sharing your space, and all of that with a man who has done nothing. But this is the groundwork you lay, because some of you carry on in this desperado, muddy relationship and you end up procreating with these people. And then the next thing you have to start seeking, filing for benefits. You need benefits to keep going. And do you think happened? You made the wrong call from the get go. And if he couldn't care for you, you think he's going to be able to care for a family. If he couldn't provide for you, you think he's going to provide for a child. And then you bring children into this. So please wake up, see what is before your eyes. The more he invests in you, the more he is going to value you, the more he's going to be attached to you, the more he's going to fight for you, the more he's going to attach importance and value and love and emotions to you and your relationship. And the less he does, well, you already know the answer. So, like and follow for more. Subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And if you're watching this from another platform, come to my YouTube channel to see the full video. Also, check out this video about how to make him invest in you. See you next time. Bye.